All right, hi Rebecca. My name is Samantha, and I was just wondering if I could ask you a few questions today. It should last around 10 minutes. It's for my entrepreneurship class at the University of Florida.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Awesome. So, just wanted to figure out a little bit more about how you shop and what you look for when you're buying a product. So, first off, tell me, do you like shopping in store or online?
I I usually like to shop in store, but I find that I don't have that much time, so I usually end up shopping online.
Okay, same. I usually am the same and shop like online for repeat purchases. Do you find yourself doing that too? Like if you were to buy if you had something that you were happy with and you knew you wanted more of it, would you be more likely to buy it online or in the store?
Oh yeah, definitely online usually.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So, are you the type of person who enjoys shopping in store? Like, do you physically like going and like looking through the racks and looking just like, casually walking through the aisles and stuff like that?
Oh no, I hate that. I'm usually one of those get in, get out, get what I need things
Okay.
type of people.
Okay. What about the store makes you not want to be in it?
I'm not really sure. I hate spending the time walking down all the aisles. I usually just go to what I need. And I'm
Okay.
usually just pressed for time.
So, would you say that you're not the type of person who like impulse buys a lot?
I wouldn't say that because if I pass by something interesting on my way to get what I actually need, I do end up buying it. But for the most
Okay.
part, I guess no.
Okay. So, so what do you look for most when you're buying a product? Do you look for quality or do you look for price?
Probably price. Price is the big factor I look at. But then I try to find which of the lowest cost items has the best quality.
Okay.
It also depends on what I'm buying. Like if I'm buying something I know I'll use for a long time, then I'll go for quality.
Okay, same. So like when you're buying like a computer, you're much more likely to buy something like really nice.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Okay. How about in terms of like like other technology? Do you have any technology like items that you use a lot other than your computer?
I use my iPad a lot
Okay.
or my Fitbit.
Your Fitbit. Okay. So, with products like that, are you more likely you're more likely to buy something like a Fitbit rather than like a step tracker? Because like we all know that there have been like step trackers in the past, but the ones that you can like wear on your waists and stuff,
Oh yeah, I got some of those for free. They never
they
worked.
never work. Okay, so I guess the pattern is that you want something that works. You also want something that is affordable. So that's kind of like a good balance for you. Um, okay. So, how about in terms of the place you're buying it from? Like, does it matter if they have like a great return policy, or does it matter how the store reacts to damaged goods and stuff like that? If you were to buy something that was like a lemon.
Honestly, I'm really terrible at returning things, so I don't look at that much. So, like, I once bought a Camelback water bottle, and it never worked, and I never got around to returning it. I'm really bad at that kind of stuff. I just lazy, I guess.
Yeah, it's funny because like I've interviewed three other people, um, and every single time Camelback water bottles come up because I think they're like a perfect example of like a product that is a little bit more expensive for what it should be because you know water bottles really shouldn't be $20, but you know as soon as you smack like lifetime warranty on the product, everyone's like willing to pay the extra buck. And then the past people I've interviewed have said like, oh, like as soon as it's broken and it's time to replace it, they kind of just want a new one anyways. They want like a new color or they've come out with like a new or bigger and better one. So
Yeah, well, I bought it because all my friends liked it and said it was the best water bottle ever. So I bought it, but then my first one I ever bought didn't work. So I kind of like took the off the product, and I've never bought another one
yeah.
again.
Okay, so that kind of guess is a good segue for me to ask you a lot about what who else like influences what you purchase. Like do you mostly look to your friends and their opinions? Do you look to online reviews? Do you look to your family?
When I shop online on Amazon, I always look at the reviews. That really helps me try to find the best product.
Okay.
But my brother likes to look at that stuff, so I get a lot of advice from him and my mom. But my friends, I usually see what they like and what
Mhm.
they've enjoyed, and then base what I get off them.
Okay. So if you're shopping in a store with your mom and she's with you, would her telling you that you should buy something influence you a lot? Like, would that actually push you to buy something?
Most definitely, because a lot of the time she'll pay for it.
True. Okay. So it seems like, you like a little bit of input, but would you say that your friends and your family and reviews are like the end all be all of your decision, or do you feel like if you want something, you will probably purchase it with or without their blessing?
If I really want something, I'm gonna pay for it. Like I'll
Okay.
buy it. But if I'm not sure about something, their input definitely puts me over the edge, or not over the edge if I don't get it.
Okay. Also, you mentioned like you would buy it or your mom would buy it. Do you guys mostly use cash or do you like to use credit and debit? What do you like paying for?
I usually always use credit or debit when I can because I don't usually carry that much cash on me, so I save it for times where they don't accept credit or debit.
Okay. And do you think that like you probably spend more using a credit card than if you were to have cash on you all the time?
Not necessarily, because I have an app that keeps track of everything I buy, so it's like I have to say that I've purchased something twice because I have to prove all my charges, and it really helps me keep track of what I spend.
Okay.
On the other hand, cash just like leaves, and like I never have to think about it again, and I spend a lot more.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. So I guess since you have found like an app that is really like whole controls your spending and really reminds you of how much you're spending, you've kind of toned it down yourself.
Before I
Um,
had the app, then it was like cash would help, but
yeah.
after I got that, I was able to track my purchases, which really helped.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, so now let's say that you've bought the item and you are evaluating whether or not you like it. What mostly plays into your opinions of a product post purchase?
Mostly if it works or not, or serves the purpose that I bought it for. Uh, yeah, if it like just sucks and just never works, then I usually will never buy it again or try to find something that works better, and I won't recommend it. But if it works and does what it's supposed to do, then I'll be really happy with it and probably buy it again if I need to.
Okay, so even if it does like if it meets all your expectations, you're really happy. So if it exceeds your expectations, and what kind of scenarios have you had where a product has exceeded your expectations?
Probably my Fitbit actually, because I talk about that a lot. I love my Fitbit, and I feel like it totally works and counts my steps accurately. And I had an up band before that, and it would never count my steps accurately. My father had the same problem, and it kept breaking. I had to take it in 3 times to get it replaced, and it was just very annoying. But the Fitbit did exactly what it said it would do, and then it just I liked it a lot more, and I would totally buy another one. And I bought one for my mother as a gift because I loved it so much.
Okay, so in the Fitbit scenario, did you feel like it broke any expectations, like in a positive way?
It definitely raised my expectations of devices like the Fitbit because I'd never had one as great as that Fitbit.
Okay,
But
so it exceeded your expectations in the fact that it worked
yeah,
necessarily because you had a really bad one before. That's it. Okay, but yeah, I agree with you. I think Fitbit, because I also have a Fitbit, and I think that they do a lot of the times exceed people's expectations because they have a lot of features that you don't really know about when you get the app. So I think that having a product like that where you get what you pay for, but you also get like an additional like app and all that kind of stuff really helps you get more excited about the product and like you did buy your mom one. That's awesome.
yeah.
um so so now if let's say you bought like clothes or something, when would you think that the purchase of the clothes was a bad idea?
When I never end up wearing them,
Okay.
a lot of times I buy clothes and I'm like, oh wait, I don't have anything that matches with the shirt, and it just sits in my closet. But
Okay.
when I find out and I wear them out a lot, that's when I absolutely love the purchase decision, and I'm just so happy I decided to buy that.
Cool. All right. Well, thanks for answering all my questions. It's been really helpful.
No problem.